Heavy rains cause flooding along the Oregon Trail. Oh my god, look at the sky. It's raining already. I have a feeling this is going to be a bad one. Don't you think, Mr. Dog? Yeah, I agree. Welcome back to another... Well, what do you mean, welcome back? I mean, they came back from what? Oh, let me start over again. Welcome to another edition... No, not it. Okay, welcome to what could possibly another reckless edition of the Oregon Trail. And guess who's back? My name is Crackhead Doug. That's who I'm going to be today. And these are the other party members. Andrea, which he is Serene Doge Andrea of Venice. He named him after that Crusader Kings character. If you were to check out my video, it's called Crusader Kings 2, The Cuckoo, where I played as that character, which is, again, a fictional character. And the reason why it's called a cuckoo, because he called himself that since he was a real loony, and he decides to become a bird. So he built himself a pair of wings, and he glides his way out of the castle, and you know, that's why they call him the cuckoo. Because when he jumped off the window, he was basically like, cock-a-fuck-a-doodle-doo! And now, this second guy here is Ratcatcher. I just came up with it on the top of my head. It was completely random, which I'm sure this guy catches rats for a living, so he's our trapper of the wagon party. Oh, and Andrea, well, since he's Serene Doge of the Merchant Republic of Venice, it would make sense if his occupation was a merchant. Not to mention he was a member of the Great Trade League. Delicious G. He's not a rapper. It's not a rapper name either. It's supposed to be a shortened variant of Delicious Goat, one of the gamer tags that I used to know from old friends from 9 years ago on the Xbox Live. Delicious Goat, that's what it stands for. By goat, I don't mean like greatest of all time. By goat, I mean like goat. And this guy right here, his name is so offensive, we had to blur it out like that. So, my apologies to anybody. I don't care what you are or where you come from. His name will not be uttered like this. Other than his name has been censored because it's so offensive that it could definitely, I don't know, spark a flame war or something. So, yeah, send your hate mail to whoever that offensive guy is. Certainly not Lord Master. And now this guy here, the last but not least, Tommy, as in Tommy Young. This is a reference from that podcast by Conrad Thompson and Tony Schiavone, What Happened When. That airs every Monday. It's named after that wrestling referee named Tommy Young. It all started as a rumor and innuendo, as Conrad likes to say, that in WCW World Championship Wrestling, that the Barbarian was backstage with Tommy Young and claims, again, this is a rumor, that he has said to Tommy Young in this manner, "Tommy Young, you come over here and jack me off." And we're gonna... Hold on. I'm just trying to remember. Yeah, he tells him, "You come over here and jack me off. It's gonna come out one way or another. We can do this the easy way or the hard way. You pick." Oh boy. So, if there were cases like this in the Oregon Trail, like say, if my wound was infected, I would be like, "Tommy Young, you come over here and rub salt on my wound." Yeah. Anyways, enough wasted time. I already got all the supplies I need, and I got all the animals. Which, by the way, it'll be pulled by 18 mules. And I dumped a bunch of stuff because apparently when I spent most of my money on these mules, apparently it's too heavy for the wagon to carry. 5,000 pounds is too heavy for 18 mules to pull. So I had to dump some things. I dumped things like dried beans, flour, a tent, a table and a rocking chair, which I made a mistake for buying it, which I could have saved my money, but I'll make money somehow, some way. Oh, I don't know. Since I'm Crackhead Dog, why don't I just grow a weed farm on the trail and Okay, Lord Master, you're getting ridiculous. Maintain your composure, okay? It's raining outside. The Oregon Trail is apparently experiencing some flooding situations there, so hopefully it'll clear out by then. So, on with the trail. It's been 5 minutes you've been wasting on, alright? Because of the rain, it's a little tricky. Nothing to say about the Blue River. I'm not risking fording, but I'm gonna caulk the wagon and float. I'm sure we'll all die at the end. Oh really? I've been elected captain. Sorry, Andrea. I get to be captain now. You're not going to be the serene doge of the wagon train. Fuck!
I suggest you borrow some animals from someone and then double team your wagon. That should enable you to pull out of the mud.
Double team the animals. The wagon's still stuck. 5 miles traveled. Great, Lord Master. Freaking great. Look what you have done. You've already screwed up the very beginning of this edition of Oregon Trail. Well, come in next time. Some more. Yeah. God, what do I dump? Let's try dump all the sugar. You need the salt though, because for the salted meat, because you know, good tasting. I don't remember buying tobacco. Also, we have 2 shotgun rifle sheaths because of, it's to prevent accidental, gunshots, you know, self-inflicting. Talking to you, Mr. whatever your very offensive name is. We can't dump the chickens. Gunpowder's in good standard. Jiminy Christmas, 13 eggs, huh? That's fast hatching. By the way, I bought... How many chickens do I have again? We have 13 eggs and 13 chickens. Wow, they all laid their eggs all in one day yesterday when we got ourselves stuck. So that's a pretty amazing feat by these chickens. Now dump the cornmeal. And heaven forbid I would ever dump bacon. Thinking, what else? Damn it, Lord Master, how do you screw it up this early? Yeah, I cannot believe I'm dumping food again. So, last. Wagon is still stuck. Wait. Stone of crows. We don't need that many spare. You can always just have one. You don't have to rely on it every time. Still stuck. I should have never bought these meals. That's the problem. Those meals are a burden. What else? What else do I dump? I'm looking. We could get all the fruit by gathering, so let's dump, whoa, not all the way, but half of it. And, this and that. There we go, now we're moving. Oh my god, what a disaster that it's already becoming. It's amazing that the last time I recorded an Oregon Trail video was back on July, I think. Back when I did this thing with Klunda. Oh yeah, I remember. I think it was around that time that this guy kept following me around, so let's just hit...
Ah, my friend, a fellow traveler through this great land. You are indeed lucky to cross paths with me this day. I have a single bottle left of my finest cattle liniment. Being my last, I'll let it go for a mere $2.
Yeah, I don't have $2 to spare, because I'm gonna spend it on,
Say, you're not from around here, are you?
Oh no. Wrong building. Ah! This guy scares me sometimes. This Franklin Page. Yeah, it says Franklin Page wanted... excuse me. Franklin Page of this area, wanted for murder. Alright, here we go. Get some nails. Now let's continue on this muddy trail. Because apparently it's been raining on. My god, the news is right. There is flooding along the Oregon Trail. Water is everywhere. Oh no, not again.
Ah, my friend, a fellow traveler through this great...
It begins! Alright, let's get 3 spare chains. Spare chains? Well, you know, one for use.
Hello.
Horace J. Muggs. Nice name.
Howdy, friend. Name's Nicholas J. Tillman, though my friends call me Nick. I see we'll be traveling to the new land together.
Based on appearance, you look like you're related.
I hope you're not listening to those worrywarts who say you need a half dozen or more draft animals or tons of food. 2 oxen are aplenty, and you can get all the food you need by hunting.
Yeah, but weren't you ever stuck for 4 or 5 bleeping days in the mud because of too much load?
This trip will be a cinch. Not a care in the world. Heck, I traveled all the way from New York City to Charleston, South Carolina once, and there was nothing to it.
Quick, I need the money. Fast. Yeah, hell of a trade. I'll give you a milk cow. There, we made a little money. Some of that weed money. Excuse, let me try that again. Some of that money. Yeah, don't tell me. I'm not talking about the flood show. I was about to say, don't tell me that Dr. Brogan Kavanaugh is going to be following me. I mean, don't you know he's wanted in that town? So hopefully someone notices they nab him already. So let's get some advice.
It don't look too deep to me. I say we just keep going forward.
There you go. That's correct. Look, it's still money. It's still raining for days.
Can't afford to take a ferry. We're making our wagon into a boat.
How do you do that?
We'll turn it over, caulk the bottom and sides with pitch, and use it to float our goods across. Have to swim the animals. Not really. I just hope it doesn't rain. The river's high enough.
Yeah, it's raining already, and it's 4 feet deep now. So, what you gonna do, lad? Here, another milk cow. Bam, bam, bam. Oh, what the hell? Screen is glitched. So hold on, let me gather some plants real quick. Maybe that'll just put me back to the way it was. There we go. Just a little fix. I just went out to gather just to pass a little time. Alright, take the ferry.
I never realized there'd be such a crowd of wagons trying to cross the river at one time.
Well, it's kind of odd because when I went out of the wagon train at the beginning, which I didn't record that part, I came with the lowest amount of wagon train people. Went out with 5 wagons and 19 people, and yet there's a delay. What the hell? And it's only cost you a day? They'll be like, oh, I know why it's delayed. Because it's frickin' raining! Stuck in the mud. Don't say that, Lord Master, because your wish might come true.
Lordy, I've just about had it with these rivers. Can't wait to get back to civilization.
Yeah, no kidding. I don't like where this is going.
The animals are getting scared by the lightning and thunder. Perhaps it would be best for us to stop until this storm blows over.
Yeah, now we're in the severe weather. Mind you, we're in the Great Plains, you know, Tornado Alley. Oh my God! Lightning struck and killed 1 mule. Nearly 200 pounds of meat were salvaged. Oh my God! This is the first time I got it on video. the lightning struck and killed one of my animals. Wow. I hope no one else got struck, otherwise somebody would suffer burns. I think Perun is pissed off. Perun, the Slavic god of thunder. That's not his name, but his name is very offensive. We'll ask her about it.
Darnation, we can't let a few coughs and sniffles slow us down.
Yeah, olive oil always works, I think. If not, then it's not.
Don't bother me right now. I ain't got time for idle chat. If you ain't the persistent one, I told ya I got work to do. I recommend you get a move on, lessen you're camping right here. Not that I'm inviting you or anything.
I reckon fording's the best way to cross this river.
Are you stupid? Look, 3 1/2 feet deep! You gotta be the world's dumbest man to be thinking about that. Already, this trail's a... Oh, you must have got the cold from that guy.
I think we ought to stop for a couple of days. When people are all tuckered out, they tend to get sick, like this.
Oh god. It's gonna kill animals again. Oh! Get out of there! It's chaos out here. Go!
If there are any injuries, we have to make sure the wounds are treated properly. We don't want them to get infected.
Okay. Piece of advice for those who are watching this video right now. Never start the game on May the 1st, 1844. Because that's when it's at its most stormiest at the beginning. At least that's what I had figured. Either that or it's just bad luck for me. Oregon Trail's flooded and, I mean, look, there's water everywhere. It's freaking... Okay. Oh, shit. Okay, well, let's rest here. Rest for 5 days until this whole storm blows over. Yeah, great idea. Why don't we just stand around in the middle of a severe thunderstorm? You know, that's the way to get struck by lightning. As long as you all lay down and just walk around in the prone position. What do you mean walk around in the prone position? You mean crawl in the prone position, Lord Master. Already you're becoming a stupid head. Alright, let's see how they're all feeling. At least Ratcatcher and Andrea and Tommy Young has been feeling good. It's just those two who haven't been so fortunate. My master and my, you know, that guy. I can't say that word. It's so offensive. Matter of fact, I think this is why all the storms have been occurring. It's because we brought in a guy that is so offensive it angered the storm god. Oh, whoa, extreme heat.
We can't let a little hot weather get to us. We're liable to see worse than this before we're done.
Coast of Nebraska. I know a friend that lives in Nebraska. It's a miracle. Oh yeah, this is a place where we're gonna get bitten by a rattlesnake. Nope, no snakes today. Alright. All Fallens Bluffs. And also, I just remembered where we're supposed to go. Sacramento River Valley. That's where we're going for this episode. I do not remember if I went to Sacramento in the previous video of it.
Time is a-wasting. Let's get out.
Yeah. If that severe thunderstorm event pops up again... Oh, no. Okay, we got it out.
It horrifies me every time I witness an accident like that, but we must learn from our mistakes to avoid similar incidents in the future.
I doubt we'll learn anything by that other than we'll just get it up right. It's muddy but not very steep. But hey, this ground's not muddy anymore. Get moving. I don't want to hear your complaining, you goddamn not English speaking manimals. This is just one of the fewest places I usually hunt, so let's get a rifle out. buffalo's right there. Do you see it? No, not you. I'm talking about that one over there. See where I'm pointing? He's there. Although, usually they take an eternity to move, huh? So, let's just shoot this thing and then shoot that, just so I can remember. Alright, just gotta remember your reflex. Here we go. Huh, there was one in disguise. Well, it appears that the weather's finally going back to normal. That old spring trend has finally put a stop to it. Hang on.
Let's keep going.
Okay, I'm trying to think of something else. Oh, trying to think of something else. You know, this is the fault of the mules, right? Ever since I bought them, and we came out at a very bad start of an Oregon Trail game, and yeah, it is what it is. It was what it was. So, anyways, let's get some butter and celery because hot damn. Yeah, we lost a good deal of rice, which we need that, and the tea. Preferably milk tea, because that's what I like in a person. Wait a minute, Rockmaster, did you just say the wrong thing? I probably did. I don't give it. And at this point, at least we still have spare wagon parts. Go back to the blacksmith. Do we have everything? Yeah, we do have all the spare parts. What about the yokes? Yeah, I don't know. But I do know for a fact that we had 17 mules and one got struck by lightning earlier because Perun is angry with me. And the reason why I say Perun because that's the name of the Slavic god of thunder, which it's a Crusader Kings reference because of this new series that I'm doing, which you can check it out in the YouTube channel. But now let's get it over with this trail. Enough talk. Get to hunting. I must have been bitten by another bear.
Gosh, I sure hope they don't get rabies.
Oh, don't even jinx it, man. Don't even jinx it.
Ducks! Animal bites ain't nothing to worry about. I've been bit a good 15-20 times in my life, and I'm still going strong.
That's because you're a freak.
Glory be! I hope somebody's taken proper care of the wound. Clean it good. An animal bite can easily get infected.
Is there such thing as rabies in the fucking disease thing? Beep, 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 beep. No, doesn't say anything. But it can exist in a game, though.
Gosh, I sure hope they don't get rabies.
Shut up about it. Tommy Young, you come over here and clean and dress the wound. God damn it, Crackhead, Doug. Last time I went hunting to something like that, not in an Oregon Trail, but in Crusader Kings, which you'll see it in a future episode, where I went hunting, the bear wounded me, and then when I got it better, and I decided to hunt for that bear again, the bear maimed me, and he took my eye out. I lost an eye because of that bear, and now the bear's bitten me, and I could lose my dignity. Remind me, the next time I see that bear, I'm going to give him a piece of my mind. Matter of fact, it's a literal thing. I'm going to give him a piece of my mind, alright? I'm going to throw pieces of my brain matter at that bear. I'm going to keep throwing at it, and I get dumber at every throw. Yeah, see how he likes that. The next bear I see, like you over there. I see you, bear. Your ass is gonna be mine next time. Oh, god damn it.
I knew we shouldn't have been going so fast through this kind of terrain.
Oh my god, Serene told you of Andrea. He fell off.
We should rest a bit before moving on.
Rivers like this are nothing to trifle with. Folks should be more careful.
Oh my goodness. What did I tell you about being on an adventurous? I mean, this ain't Venice, man. This is America, and river drownings are a common theme around here. Oh, what the hell are you doing? Did you just go back in there and get fucking... Look, man. I know you're in bad shape, see? Oh, that's why. It's because you were unconscious. That's why. Okay, I understand now. Well, meanwhile, I'm bleeding over here. Wait a minute. If I go hunting again, that'll be the death of me. I could get bitten again, or mauled, or even gunshot. I mean, can you imagine? That would be... put me on critical health. Don't even think about that, Ormus. Don't even think about it. Yes, I'm thinking about it. I'm gonna give him a piece of my mind. Okay. Load him with your brains. You. Fuck you. Oh yeah, I always do something against Split Rock. Matter of fact, get a shotgun. The next time the thunderstorm occurs, I'm going to shoot at the sky. Like that. This is going to be you up there. I hope you're listening, Thunder God. That's going to be you. And now let's gather some plants. And now for some fishing. I'm only gathering a handful. I'm not going to spend hours getting hundreds of ounces of fish. I mean, good lord, man. You just wait till we get further west. And the fish that we'll be getting is some of the best that you will ever get. And I think we're in the right time of year. Hey, fish, come here. Ah, you suck. Even though fish don't understand me, they just like, hey, where do you go? Why am I entertaining myself at the expense of me being wounded by a bear, who I could potentially have rabies? 37 pounds. Yeah, why not celebrate the 4th? And some of us won't be celebrating, particularly you, Andrea. Because you're the serene Doge of Venice, and you, as the Venetian, won't celebrating that because you're not from here.
On the deep sands route, the sand is thick and heavy, and wagons can get bogged down in it. Why, I even hear it can turn to quicksand after heavy rains.
At least it has not been raining. Have I started on April of 1844? And we've gone over there. Oh man, things could have gone worse. Let's talk to more.
It don't matter to me which way we go, long as it's going west.
I don't like the looks of the trail over there on the Deep Sands Road.
I don't know which way we should go. I figured you would.
Maybe we better consult our guidebook before deciding which road.
Okay, you know what? Let me get my coin tossing app. I know you can't see it on screen, but it's next to me. Where is it? Where is the coin? By God, Lord Master, if you do not have that app, you're going to have to get yourself a real coin. Oh, there it is. There it is. It's called Heads or Tails, obviously. And there's also the Australian 2-up thing variant on it. Okay, there it is. Best 2 out of 3. Mind you, you can't see it. I can. Okay, hold on. Let me start over again. I think maybe you should hear it. so give me a moment. Coin is flipped.
Tails.
Yeah, it's Tails. Remember, press 2 out of 3. Tails, I should say. Tails is 3 rivers crossing. Yeah, I know what you mean. And Heads is deep sand. So that's 2 out of 3. So that's 1 for deep crossings. God damn it, Lord Master. Flip it again. Tails it is. So, 3 crossings route. First Sweetwater crossing. Ford it. Okay, ford it again. Oh, don't fucking start! Tommy Young, you come over here and double team these animals. And now ford it again. Oh, calm down. Okay, that's a temper tantrum time. I needed something to take my frustration out. Damn it! Oh, bear! Damn it! Damn it! Damn it! Damn it! Angry as hell! Whoa, whoa,
We mustn't let anything stop us.
Wrong way! Turn around! I can't even focus straight. Yeah, Deep Sand Zone was nothing but sand, man. Sand. Man, I'm so high. I'm not. I didn't take any, you know. Just calm freaking down, Lord Master. Oh, wow, I'm better from my bite. Huh. Maybe that bite wasn't as potent as it was, so... Yeah, I'm feeling good. By God, Lord Master, if you're gonna get shot at the end, you don't know what's gonna be like when you give up your ghost and you go meet your maker and be judged. Judged! Lord Master, can you imagine that? Can you imagine it in the tiniest little possible mind of yours? Hey, wait a minute. Does Hastings Cutoff exist? It's 1844. Nope, there's only Salt Lake Cutoff, so we'll go down to Fort Bridger. Sacramento River Valley is our destination. I think. Oh, hey, 50 pounds of butter that I bought from the store. Oh my God! They ribbed us!
If there are any injuries, we have to make sure the wounds are treated properly. We don't want them to get infected.
They gave me the wrong directions.
I'd be careful. You never know what you might find.
Yeah, you may never know what I find. Maybe there could be... Ah! Bear! No, a hatchet. A hatchet for hitting heads. I always do that every time when it comes to hatchets. Oh no, not the mud again. Okay, get to the fort. Is there anything that we should need? I mean, you know... you get all that, what those canteens and water kegs and, you need the water and to get to the desert. That's my Jerry Jordan impression. Making a bunch of references today. And by God, we need a bacon. You know how many times we have tipped over as of late, right? How much food do we have? If we don't have much... Oops. I was about to say, oh my God, do we have that much food left? No, it's... I was looking at the wrong screen. I'm surprised we haven't lost any of our weapons yet. I always carry 2 of those as a spare of sorts. And, think. Keep 2 of everything, and that includes the brandy, the alcohol. You know, the drink. We need the chain to get across these, oh, ever so dangerous hills that we're about to go to. Oh, God damn it.
I suggest you borrow some animals from someone and then double team.
I'm in no mood to talk about that. You gotta be fucking kidding me!
It horrifies me every time I witness an accident.
Hello?
No fruits, no vegetables. We gotta gather some. This is what happens when we tip over so much.
Hello? 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 Hello?
Wait a minute. Did I just see poisonous? Oh, screen's glitched again. Well, damn.
Hello? Hello? Hello?
Let's get out of here. It's getting annoying. Serene Doji Andreas, the food poisoning. I'm sorry, man. I didn't know that plant was poisonous, honestly. I mean, I did it by instinct, but apparently I didn't get this one correct. And, oh, you got the bad cold again? Well.
They'd better take care of themselves. Bad colds can easily turn into something much worse.
Like vinegar. I mean, like pneumonia. Oh, also, for God's sakes. Matter of fact, let's do this ceremony. If our river has been fortunate of us, hasn't been fortunate of us, well, I'm going to pay a little bit of fortune back. Pretend that this is a river. Shoot the river! There. It's been more kind to us now. Alright, took a 10-minute break from it, as today, currently the time is 4:20. It just hit 4:20 right now. My name is Crackhead Doug, and it's 4:20. But not so much for Andrea, who just had food poisoning, and that guy with the bad cold. Yeah, I took a 10-minute break because I was messaging my mother on Facebook, called her on the phone, and then called my brother as we were looking for a knee brace, which has apparently been in my room for long, at the old desk that's right behind my right shoulder, around that area, beyond it. But anyways, let's continue. As per usual. Oh God, let us all fall down. We won't be lucky this time. No, just one instant. That's about it. Oh dear God, steep hill. This climb appears to be very steep, and the path is muddy. It's always muddy. Anybody?
Howdy. Name's Jubilation Higginbottom. If that's too much a mouthful, you can call me Julie. And I don't want to hear any smart cracks about that neither.
I would.
I'm a prospector, but I'm just coming to the realization that there ain't too much around here worth prospecting, so I think I'll move on. Sorry, but I gave up giving advice years ago. Nearly got myself shot back in '32 by a fella who blamed me for his misfortune. All because I gave him some advice.
You got any dollars of that? Oh, if I only had a milk cow or some butter or something. Hey, hell, why don't we just butter up the rope and chains? It worked! Okay. Again, there is no Hastings cutoff. It didn't exist yet at this time. But let's get her around here first. Oh my goodness. Get her around. And, is this poisonous? Yeah, it's not. Because I am just not sure about these plants. I tended to be suspicious of these things, including these things that'll kill the beeswax out of my livestock and people. I don't know why, but I'm thinking of mood to hunt very soon. Although there won't be much to hunt out west, but since this is a valley where everything is hippin' and happening, so let's hunt for something. Hopefully something big will come out. If not, then by God, Perun's gonna be giving me hell today. I don't know why you are mentioning his name, Lord Massey. Are you implying that Crackhead Doug is a pagan? Yeah, there ain't nothing out there.
It sure makes my heart swell to see all these wagons crossing the country.
You know what else makes me swell? Tipping things over.
The river don't look so bad, but there's more'n a few graves round here. Tells me there's been some drownings. Either that, or the cholera. I gotta be honest. I don't rightly know how best to proceed on this one. I vote we take a rest while some of us go upstream to scout around a bit. If they don't find no better place to cross, we can send a man over right here to check it out.
Oh yeah, we're in desperate need for veggie tables. Yeah, why not? Give away one set of clothing. Like that won't be that big of a deal. As long as we just... How much food do we have? Plenty, but there's just not enough vegetables to go around. God damn it.
You folks fixin' to cross the river now? Them fools would just plunge right into the water without checking the depth first. Best way to get yourself killed.
Tell me about it.
Thought I just gave you some.
More vegetables. Yeah, giving away one meal won't hurt. Won't hurt anybody. Oh, we'll fish real quick. Oh, God damn it. Trying to grab at least one of the blue things. There, you got it. What? What? Holy shit, 3 meals are missing.
I don't rightly think we should hold up the whole wagon train just because some animal's missing.
Not just some animal. There's 3 of them. They got lost in the dust storm somehow.
Let's organize a search party. Out here in the middle of nowhere, we can't afford to lose any of our animals.
I once had an event where all of my draft animals went missing, and we had to organize a search party, and we couldn't find any. Thus we were stuck out here, and the best way to get animals is to trade, trade, trade. Oh boy. They better not lose them. We found them all. We found all 3 missing animals.
They say this place is called Rattlesnake Pass. Don't rightly know much about it, except its name. But I figure there's got to be rattlers about with a name like that. Yeah, watch where you step.
More vegetables, damn it. Yeah, $4 for 11. Yeah, that's a hell of a deal. Well, if there's going to be snakes, let's shoot them with a shotgun. Deep creek, and man, that is deep.
It sure makes my heart swell.
I am not a fan of that cutoff. I prefer Hastings.
We ought to stop for a while. The animal may yet recover.
Slow down. Oh, come on. Slow down. Oh my God. What the hell's wrong with you? Damn these meals. I hate those guys. And I'm sure some of you are asking, why did you buy them? Oh! You gotta cut it out because... Yeah, rough trail. Watch more meals are gonna get injured by this. Soon we're gonna have so many crippled meals and some will die on their way What you looking at, kitty cat? The North Fork of Mary's River. Hey, it's that guy again.
We ought to take the covers off our wagons before we start across. There's a touch of wind today. I hear the wind can catch a hold of the cover of a wagon and tip it over in the water.
Gee, why didn't I think of that? Is that the source of all of our misfortunes in the river crossings? 70% of the time?
Ain't you got no ears? I just told you what I thought we ought to do.
Not any vegetables. No. Let me see. Yeah. This is all we have. This is getting sad. Pretty tranquil, my ass. There's only one way there.
I'm Natalia Nyasnyakovich.
Yikes.
My family is going to the big valley in the west, where there is so much good land.
Well, this is a big valley you're looking at. It's Immigrant Pass, not Immigrant Gap.
We are from St. Petersburg. We have many great mountains in Russia, but not near where we lived. I have never seen such mountains as the ones here in America. At the next hills or mountains we come to, we will share with another wagon to do what they call double-teaming animals. Maybe that will work well for you.
Yeah, and the last time we did that, 3 of our mules got injured. 3 of our mules went missing, and then 3 of our mules got injured. Life's rough, you know. Life is rough, my fellow Slavic friend. Okay, here's another mule. You'll find out the hard way if it's hard out here for a mule. Oh, not again. I don't know why this keeps happening to me. Oh, God damn it, Lord Master. Is that... Oh, no, that's... It is poisonous. God damn it, Lord Master. Oh, delicious G. You got the food poisoning. Come on, my G. Get up. Get up, man.
I don't like the looks of the river right now.
It's just a fairly ordinary river. What's the worst that can happen? Tip me. Oh, no. God damn it!
Personally, I'd like to just leave him behind, but I suppose it ain't fitting to do that, now is it?
I might resort to that. I cannot believe I am doing this whole trail with mules. No oxen, no horses, no wheat. Oh, I didn't do it. Honest to goodness gracious. We don't have any salt? Well, we do have Epsom salts, but we don't have any salts. Did we use all of our salts for the... Well, holy crap. Beware of the dust. They'll take your animals. It's September 11th. It's my birthday. Yeah, I turned 25 last month, so I'm 25 years old now, by the way.
We should gather up some hay for the animals while we still can.
Ah, más emigrantes, ¿ah?
Oh, no.
Por donde vas te topas con ellos. No hablo inglés, pero sí hablo idiomas indígenas, los cuales me ayudan a comerciar con ellos. No muchos americanos hablan estos idiomas. Le aconsejo que junte algo de forraje en esta pradera. Sus animales lo necesitarán en el desierto que viene más adelante. Adiós y buena suerte.
Wait a minute. Every time I get into this conversation, how does he not realize when I ask him advice, he gives me the advice? Maybe he does understand certain words. Like when people ask him, "Do you have any advice?" Then he'll give you advice for free. Well, there's one language we can all understand ever since the dawn of man, and that's trade. Here, I'll give away another one of those broke-ass mules. Broke-ass. It's a habit of mine. I don't know how Andrea, the Serene Dolger, got food poisoning. Maybe someone tried to assassinate him. Particularly that guy who just bleeping his way out.
Let's move on.
I think it's time we be moving on now.
Oh my god, if someone gets alcohol poisoning out of this, there's gonna be hell to pay. Again. Quicksand, huh?
Quicksand? We better be careful.
Sand like this turns into quicksand only after heavy rains. If we wait a few days, all the quicksand should dry up.
Quicksand shouldn't prove any serious threat if we continue at a slow, cautious pace.
Quicksand? We
Quicksand
better be
shouldn't
careful.
prove any serious
I don't
threat.
think there's any quicksand through here.
I'm confident that there isn't any. 58 degrees and low of 53.
Keep back! You ain't a-passing us. We got no wish to be eating your dust.
What are you, the guardian of the desert all of a sudden?
I ain't gonna tell you nothing. I maintain a suspicion of folks that's too inquisitive. Just keep back there where you are. You try to get past us and there'll be trouble.
That man with the bowie knife. He always intimidates me. In somehow, some way. I wonder how many canteens and water kegs do we have. I mean, yeah, we crossed the desert, but I wonder how many. 11 canteens, 4 water kegs. Ooh. I read pretty fast today.
Conditions aren't likely to improve anytime
Weather's
soon.
not right for crossing a river.
This river doesn't look too deep. Let's
Sure enough, I'm all parched and worn after that desert. I feel as dry as a bunch of these bones round here bleaching in the sun. But we made it through. After watering the livestock in this here river, I'm gonna pour the water over my head till I see puddles forming at my feet. Don't let your livestock drink too much. They're powerful thirsty after that desert. They're liable to swell their bellies and get sick on too much water.
Howdy, Davis. No, we're gonna put an end to this meal trade. Let's rest here for 2 days. Let them drink a lot of water and get sick later on. Truckee Meadows.
You know, a lot of you greenhorns heading across the country don't know much about surviving in the
Howdy,
mountains.
friend. Fine day, isn't
Howdy.
it?
Name's Austin Billings.
Everybody's meeting and greeting, huh? Sierra Nevadas. Oh, hell. Here we go again. Nope, nobody got tipped over. Okay.
I'm Isabella. I'm traveling with the
I
Raleighs.
say we continue on our way.
Howdy, friend. Fine day, isn't it?
Can't say I'm pleased about my current circumstances.
Oh, dear God, not this place. Rock Wall Ascent. Does anybody know about this place?
You know, when I think of all the things
I'm mad as hornets. Been saving a bunch of
Howdy, I'm looking for my cat,
Guten
Molly.
Tag. My name is
Howdy.
Ilsa.
Name's Austin Billings.
No, there's no original conversation regarding this place, but it's extremely steep. Well, let's all die. Nope.
Don't bother me right now. I ain't got time.
Oh my God. I thought we were going to go through the whole trail without something that would be broken.
Sure, let's give 'em a hand. And to think that a couple of months ago, I didn't even know what a wagon tongue was.
I cannot freaking believe this. Of all the things that would be broken, it would be this part.
Dad blame it! Another confounded obstacle to our progress.
I just can't believe it.
Sure, let's give 'em a hand.
But, hey, I know it feels like I'm experiencing one of the worst trails I've ever experienced, but at least no one died, alright? At least no one died.
I'll be right pleased to pitch in and help you fix that wagon tongue.
Did your voice just change?
Here, let me go get my tools, and I can help them fix their tongue.
Well, you all failed. All of you. Oh my God, I can't remember the last time we went to a four-door. Anything that involves buying supplies. Mr. Johnson, are you around here?
Top of the day to you, friend. Name's Keith.
My brother commenced to farming out west 2 years.
No, I guess Mr. Johnson's in there. Oh my God, we're about to run out of bacon. You do not want to go through a trail without bacon now, would you? Would you, could you? Get a song. We still have our guitar. Yes, I did it with the accent. And you got no medicines? Butts are the only... Seriously, what do you usually... nothing else, really. But give me some tobacco. I feel like smoking. Or is that chewing tobacco? Who knows? I don't care. Can we hunt around here? Yes, again. Mr. Johnson's letting us hunt out here. Ah, you're a kind, good sir. Damn it, I missed that one. I hope I don't get I hope I don't die at the very end of it, because that would be the damnedest thing that would have ever happened to me. I mean, I have the sheaths, so it should... Shit! There we go. I still have the sheaths, right? Yeah, we do have one. See? It prevents accidental gunshots, which sometimes it'll kill you outright. Give me a moment. I want to hunt here again. Since we're close to the river, there should be more animals around here. At least, in theory. Shot his nose off. Yeah, you're just like the Sphinx right now. Without a nose. Son of a beeswax. Kill any deer that you see. Nothing. Oh. God damn it! My aim is off today. Even though it's going to be my last hunt. How did I miss that one? Be patient. 4:43 p.m. Man, I'm gonna finish this before the 5 o'clock hour, which is good because it would be that time that I'll watch one of my favorite TV shows from the Czech Republic. Now, let's see. Okay. Going once. Going twice. 3 times. 4 times. 5 times. Push. Oh. It went through. Oh, there we go. Son of a... I shot the wrong deer. It didn't... Collateral freaking damage, man. That's what we say in gaming terms. It's referring to... If a bullet were to go through this rabbit, if there was another rabbit behind him, it would have gone through too. Son of a beeswax. Of all the things that I got, it had to be that one. Oh, I'm tempted to shoot this squirrel clean off. Maybe I shouldn't. Maybe I should just leave. I should just leave right now. Here comes Ratcatcher! Son of a bitch! I should have waited. Yeah, I'm ready. That would have been funny if we had all tipped over and drowned at the end. Who the hell are you? I don't think I've ever seen you before.
Hello, friend. Come in, come in. My name is Johann Suter. Well, I've taken to using the name John instead of Johann, in the American fashion. So many Americans moving here, you know.
Of all the characters I talked to the Oregon Trail, I have never met Johann Sutter. So that's your fort. Wow, I never met you before. Tell me more.
I built this fort both as a trading post and as a place where immigrants to the Sacramento Valley can start getting themselves settled. I envision great things for the Sacramento Valley.
Yeah, do you have any advice, good man?
There's good farmland roundabouts. Work hard, and you'll do well. I've got plans to establish a city here. I'm calling it New Helvetia. Helvetia is the Latin name for Switzerland, my European homeland. But California's my home now.
Oh, you're Swiss. Oh. I never thought there is a Swiss character in the Oregon Trail. Of all the people I've talked to in Oregon Trail, I never met this man. Only because I never really gone into earlier starts and then go to Sacramento. I would have typically gone to Oregon City, but very interesting. Never met him before. Oh, that hunt earlier. That hunt. Here we are. Sacra-frickin-Meadow Valley. Beautiful country. Everyone survived at the end. Not so much for Crackhead Doug. And I know clicking anywhere doesn't really matter, but based on the circumstances of what we've gone through this past week and everything, let's click on the American flag. 448 acres. Hell yeah. Final score. See, everyone's a good elf. Even though I had $98 and 4 of the meals didn't make it. 1 got struck by lightning and 3 of them were given away because they were all injured. Yeah. That's a hell of an accomplishment. Let's see what I said. Crackhead Doug settled in the American River Valley in California in 1844, building a home of 448 acres. The fortitude and determination that had served Crackhead Doug so well on the California Trail proved equally valuable in the new land, contributing to tremendous and socio-economic success. Regrettably, several of Crackhead Doug's descendants, including a major figure in the early 20th century government and a business scandal of menace that tarnished the good family's name. Well, who do you think they're descended from? He's descended from a crackhead, and it passed on to the future generations of crackheads. Especially that he is with people like Serene Doji of Andrea the Cuckoo, the rat catcher, which he's never affected by anything, which is a miracle in itself. Maybe it's because he's been out in the woods for so long, catching rats for a living. And Delicious G, my master, the master of Lord Master, is doing good. And if you want to spell this out, take your freaking guess. Think of a word that is so offensive that it is not to be uttered anywhere else in the world. It's like speaking the one word of any language around the world that you are not supposed to utter, as it would bring... I don't want to bring it up. And then, of course, Tommy Young is doing good. Well, Tommy Young, you come over here and jack me off. It's gonna come out one way or another. The easy way. We can do this the easy way or the hard way. Take your pick, Tommy Young. You have only one choice. Gun to your head. Alright. It's all over now. Where is Crackhead Doug? There! Crackhead Doug did better than Lord Master could have ever done. Well, it depends who you ask, but it is what it is. So yeah, that was this reckless edition of the Oregon Trail. The return of Crackhead Doug. That is a pretty interesting trail. I'm surprised he never got himself killed at the end, and we didn't. Despite our misfortunes, whether if it's tipped overs at rivers, getting struck by lightning, So many things. Matter of fact, I want you to go back and rewatch that video for those who have time and recap and count all the tip overs. And we'll have a final tally. Unless I were to review it myself, then I'll post it somewhere down there on a final tally of how many times we tipped it over. So, it's been fun, guys. Thanks for watching. And, oh, not only that, thanks for watching, guys and girls. I know there's plenty of fangirls been watching it as of late. But I'm not going to address who's who watching it. But we never know, so... You know. So, good night. Good day. Hope you see you next time, and you may never know that we'll be back on the trail. Goodbye.